Hello Year 6 and everybody else. Today I'm going to show you a very simple basic skill that you will need to use throughout your life in lots of situations, and that is how to sew a button. Something as simple as that. You know what it's like when you go to put on your favourite top or trousers and the button pops off. It's very annoying. But I'm going to show you today how to sew that on very quickly and easily. So we're just going to practice with a scrap of material, just a small piece of material. I'm going to use a white button so you can see it against the material, and I'm going to use some red thread again so you can see it clearly, and my needle. So the first thing we need to do is to cut our threads. I've cut a piece about 15 centimeters long. And we're going to thread the needle, which can be tricky if the eye of the needle is really small. So let's have a go. Okay, once you've threaded your needle, pull the thread through so you've got quite a long bit. You can choose to tie both ends. Personally, I choose not to do this. Okay, so you're going to have your threads. Okay, then you're going to get your button and place it on your material. Okay, you will always start from the underneath, so from the wrong side. Okay, so you turn it over, poke your needle through and out the other end. Now when you do this, make sure that you leave some of the thread on the other side, probably about 3 centimeters, that you don't pull it through. Okay, so you can see that on the other side. Now you've got your button on the right side, and you just pop the needle back down through a different hole. Try not to pull it too tight because you don't want the thread to come out. And you carry on doing this. You may choose, if you're using a 4-hole button, to do diagonally or a square pattern, but you're basically just putting that needle through, in and out of the holes. I would say do this about 5 or 6 times. Then you've got a nice secure button. Okay, when you have finished doing that, you're going to finish on the wrong side. So you can see at the front, I've got my thread holding my button in place. If I turn it over, I've got my wrong side. So I've got my first end of thread that you can see, and I've got my bit still attached to my needle. What I'm going to do now, before I finish, is to go back through to the right side. Then I'm going to go through one of the holes, but not through the material, so that my thread is still on the right side, like this. Okay. Then I'm going to get my thread and I'm going to wrap it around the button. Just wrapping it around about 6 times before I finally put my needle back through to the wrong side. Let's thread that again. So then I'm just going to go underneath my button, poke it through to the wrong side, take my needle off. So there's my button sewn onto the right side. If I turn it over, I can see I have 2 ends of thread left, which I'm then going to tie together in a knot. This will make sure that my button is secure and hopefully will never fall off. Okay, give it a go. See how you get on. Good luck. Bye bye.